Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming today. It is a great pleasure and honor for present here today. My name is Yoko Tanabe. I participate Judo event at the 1988 Seoul Olympic Games and in 1992 Barcelona Olympic Games and in 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, where I won 2 silver medals. Under these circumstances, on the big stages such as the Olympics, feeling a little nervous or unstable can impact the results. You need to attack with confidence, believing that your opponent will not counter you. In Olympics, you have to be able to get in the zone physically and mentally. In 1882, Professor Jigoro Kano founded at the Eishoji Temple in Tokyo. He also learned recognition as an important educator. He was considered an articulate spokesman on educational matters. Kano's genius lied in the fact that view judo as closely linked with education. In 1909, he became the first Japanese member of the International Olympic Committee. What is judo? The International Judo Federation defined judo as a tremendous and dynamic combat sport that demands both physical ability and great mental discipline. From a standing position, it involves techniques that allow you to lift and throw your opponent onto their back. On the ground, it includes techniques that allow you to pin your opponent and control them and apply various chokeholds on the joint lock until submission. Judo as a martial art was derived from various schools of jujitsu used by the samurai. Although many of the techniques of jujitsu were designed to hurt, maim, or kill opponents in actual battle, the techniques in judo were modified so that judo students can practice and apply these techniques safely without hurting their opponents. Judo is a way of using the energy of the body and the spirit most effectively. Jigoro Kano Judo was the culmination of considerable research and adaptation of techniques from traditional school of jiu-jitsu. It's based on the concept of ju or yielding. You control your opponent by sensing his movement. When he attacks without using physical strength, you counterattack in a way he does not expect. This describes a kind of movement where you move smoothly without attack directly while maintaining a degree of stability. Jigoro Kano's choice to use do instead of jutsu was a significant ideological turning point for all martial arts. He recognized judo educational potential and practical application, but modified violent jujitsu techniques into a way of training for better life. Other martial arts started to use the fixed do. For example, kenjutsu became kendo. There are 3 levels in judo scoring: ippon, wazari, and yuko. For a score of ippon, a contestant throws his or her opponent flat on their back under considerable force and speed. If the contestant scores ippon, the match is over. And ippon can also be scored by pinning your opponent for 20 seconds or subduing them with a choke or arm lock. You can see the ippon. This is ippon. For a score of wazari, a contestant throws his her opponent, but the technique is lacking in one of the three elements necessary for ippon: landing, force, or speed. An important can also be scored by pinning your opponent for 15 seconds. If a contestant scores 2 wazari, then it's the same as an ippon, and the match is finished. So next slide is wazari. Referee judges wazari. For a score of yuko, a contestant throws his or her opponent with control, but the opponent holds on their side. A yuko can also be scored by pinning your opponent for 10 seconds. Next slide, yuko. This calligraphy is Professor Jigoro Kano illustrated 2 principles of judo, Seiroku Zenyo and Jita Kyoe. According to the techniques of Jigoro Kano, judo is a way of using the energy of the body and the spirit most effectively. Through training and practice techniques for offense and defense on discipline and cultivate the body and the spirit, and thereby mastered the essence of the way. Thus, the ultimate goal of judo is strive for perfection, and through these efforts, impact the world. I challenge you to think about how the principle of judo affect how you act, react, and you live your life. How you can use the energy of your body and the spirit most effectively. I'm really excited about sharing the beauty of Japanese culture and philosophy through the judo lens at the 2020 Olympics. Thank you.